I'm Isabella Escribano, and I'm Jiggy Izzy, as you probably haven't heard, but you will be.
From the clothing design workshop in her California home to the pregame looks of the NBA and WNBA's biggest stars.
Hey, how you doing? Big fan, big fan. How's everything coming out?
5'6", 16-year-old Isabella Escribano is designing a life in basketball.
She had to go an extra mile, and then another mile after that.
The sky's the limit for Jig. She has a real love for the game of basketball.
No matter how tired I am, I always have to get that work in because I know I have dreams to conquer.
With her skills and star quality, Kobe Bryant himself believed Isabella Escribano is the real deal. Isabella was just 8 years old when videos of her hooping first caught fire on YouTube and Instagram, and the legend of Jiggy Izzy was born.
Jiggy means like dancing. Everybody calls me Jiggy Izzy because every time I'm playing, I'm like dancing with the ball.
Posting the videos was Isabella's big brother and trainer, Marco Jr.
What we out here doing, dude?
We're balling.
Whose own basketball career first sparked his little sister's interest in the sport.
I don't know how many times I begged him for him to help me with basketball. But I said, you know what? I want to do this, and I really want you to help me.
I never sugarcoated anything with Isabella. I needed her to understand, it takes a lot. Wider. And if you're willing to do the work, then I'm willing to back you 100%.
Good.
As the audience for her videos grew, Isabella and Marco reached out to then NBA assistant coach Phil Handy, who first started working with her at age 11.
Quick hands, quick, yep.
She was hungry. She was rare for a young female athlete to be able to move and have the type of basketball maturity that she had at that age. It wasn't common.
By now, lots of people were watching Isabella. But one viewer stood above the rest.
Kobe texted me and said, hey, is she the real deal? I texted back, I said, absolutely, man. So I called Marco and I said, Marco, hey, where's Jiggy? Is she sitting down?
He's like, Kobe Bryant wants you on his team. And just you think to yourself right away, Kobe Bryant, wants me. It was a mind-blowing experience right there.
Isabella was among the youngest players at Bryant's Mamba Academy, eager to learn as much as she could from the Hall of Famer.
I was sitting next to him, and he says that it's going to take day by day. You're not going to build your house in one day. It's going to take one brick, and then another brick, and then another brick. You're not just going to become this whole person in one day.
Kobe Bryant has died in a helicopter crash at the age of 41. There were 9 people lost to the crash, including Bryant's 13-year-old daughter, Gianna.
The day before he passed, I hugged him goodbye, and I said, I'll see you tomorrow, right? He said, yep. So I felt like that really hurt me inside.
Yet Kobe's influence lives on for Isabella, on and off the court, where Isabella found a way to lift up women's basketball by designing WNBA streetwear and creating her own company, Break the Curse.
You're breaking the curse of not a lot of people supporting women's basketball and not a lot of people repping it. I felt like we're breaking the curse of that.
As she dropped her first design at age 13, her A-list followers were on it.
As soon as she posted it, Jordan Clarkson DMs her and was like, I need that. That's all he says. And then from then on, stylists were hitting us up, NBA stylists, NFL stylists, like just anybody that you could think of. They were all hitting us up.
Kelsey Plum makes it a 6-point Vegas lead.
I knew people were gonna love it, but people loved it.
While Brittany Griner was confined in a Russian prison, Isabella came up with a design to call attention to her situation.
I first brought out to my brother that nobody's really making merch or like supporting or talking about it a lot. So I thought of the idea of us making something just simple, and we posted it. Just made me feel part of something. I felt like being a part of something good and helping somebody out.
All the buzz around Isabella followed her into last season, where she dominated as a freshman on the varsity at Canyon High School in Santa Clarita, walking away with all league honors and posting a 17.5 points per game average. And in the summer of 2023, Isabella represented Mexico on the under-16 national team at the FIBA Women's Americas Championship.
I've accomplished being on the Mexico team, making freshman All-State this year, doing my own clothing brand, playing for Kobe Bryant. I feel like my whole life has been around basketball. So just to create like all of this is just incredible.